Gray Win says in $5. When it's time to be an adult, start paying bills and having responsibilities, she will suddenly be open to start dating men. Yeah, I don't think that she's gonna be. Well, who knows? You never know. But
yeah, I don't know why they're trying to change her sexuality. That's the way she was born. Like, I don't understand.
no one's born gay. That's something different.
Being born gay is crazy.
Everyone is born, and anyone who is gay is born gay. Like,
it's in your brain.
It's something you choose. Like, you're in your brain.
So
Yeah.
let's have a constructive conversation about this. Listen real quick.
I thought that bitch was hot when I was little.
Ladies, one mic at a time. You said no one is born gay. So let me ask you. Gay is an action, right?
It's a fefeeling, it's an emotion, it's an action, it's everything.
Being gay is gay
Can we
an
not
action.
be on this anymore?
Ladies, please. Is gay an action? Being gay an action?
Sure.
It is an action. Would you say that this statement is true? Influence creates thinking, and thinking creates action.
No.
You wouldn't say that's true?
No.
So how do you act on something if you're not thinking it?
Like,
and why are you thinking? And how are you thinking something?
You said influence.
Listen.
You said the first thing was influence.
Listen.
I am.
How are you acting on something? Because you're just talking. You got to listen.
I am.
It's going to be a conversation. How are you acting on something if you aren't thinking?
Okay. If you said
how are you thinking? Let me finish. Let me finish what I'm saying. You got to let me finish. How are you thinking on something if you haven't been influenced by something? So influence creates thinking, and thinking creates action. That is a fact. So I'm telling you that what is true, being gay, you weren't born that way, meaning that you were influenced to some capacity to have some thoughts and then to take action and to have some anal start scissoring.
Yep.
That's what that is.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Please come back.
Come
You
on in.
walked in with the right
That makes sense. Come and explain
No,
to
it
me.
doesn't, because my
Let's go,
sister,
let's go.
who is now gay, since she was little, has been a tomboy, like Tony Hawk, like all that stuff.
That's totally
Nobody
fine.
ever influenced her to do that. My mom is a straight woman.
Yeah, totally
she's
fine.
been around. She's had my sister's seen all of it. Like, she was never influenced. My dad wasn't that much a part of her life where she was influenced that much by my father. Like, it
now
wasn't.
we got to think about what influence is. How do people become influenced? What are our five senses? Seeing, touching, tasting, smelling, and hearing. Our five senses absorbs information.
Okay.
As it absorbs information, we are influenced. We are male, female. That's what we are. I have an XY chromosome. You have two X chromosomes. That's what we are. So our biology even influences us to a degree. I have 17 times more testosterone than you. You are higher in estrogen, right? I have more bone density and bigger bones. I have quicker reflexes. You have slower reflexes. So even from a biological standpoint, that influences us. So we are born our biology. We are not born thinking, right? We're not born being. We are only born with the biological influences. Everything else is outside influences. So you mean to tell me someone that's gay, well, there's a gay gene. There's no freaking gay gene. Scientists already proved that.
I just said it wasn't a choice. It's not something that, I'm going to be influenced by it.
Real quick.
The same way you don't like
second?
dick is the same way my sister does.
first.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
What she said, I have a gay cousin who's a boy. He has a straight brother and he has a sister.
Yeah.
And when he's way older than me, but my parents, everyone always said when he was 2 to 3 years old, they knew he was gay when he was 2 or 3 years old. You don't know. And he had a brother that was strict, that was clearly, played sports growing up. And what my cousin decided to do instead was to dress up in his sister's dresses and with the tutus and put the heels on and now he's like a musical theater. He's like very gay, but he was 2 years old. He didn't know what he was doing. That was just how he was born.
Yeah, but
He was 2 years old dressing up like that?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm peeling back the layer.
There's something called enabling.
That's what I was
How
about
is
to
that
get to.
enabling?
He has a brother who is straight, and they didn't enable that with him. He also has a sister. It's what he wanted. The parents let him do what he was interested
And
in.
he wasn't corrected.
That's the point.
And he
That
wasn't
is the point.
corrected. He wasn't corrected.
So if you had a son that wanted to do girly
I do
things,
have a
you're
son.
gonna. Okay, my fault.
No, little nigga, put the Barbie doll down. You're not playing with those. Play with the trucks.
And that's
Play with
what's
the
wrong
action
with
Of
figures.
course he him to be his
Why is that
sexuality.
wrong?
What if he wants to be
Because
gay?
if he
You're
wants to
forcing
play
him.
with that stuff, why can't he
I got
play
you,
with that
you next.
stuff?
Naturally, right? From a biological standpoint, women, science, all the psychologists knows this. Women are more attracted to people and socializing. Men are more attracted to things. We know this. We can look at it from at a young age where girls, they like the color pink. Boys usually like the color blue. And it's not by anything like they put this in front of them. No, that's what they gravitate towards. We know that girls want to play Barbie dolls. And when they play together, they play house. When boys play together, it's competition. When girls play
physical.
together, they're looking to, oh, well, yeah, there's no competition in it. You can't win in house. There's no competition in house. When boys get together, we like, no, we playing, tag, we wrestling. We playing some type of game where there's a winner, right? So even from a biological standpoint with young boys and young girls, we have these natural proclivities that is backed up from our biology. So what I'm telling you, your own biology is telling you to be a heterosexual male or a heterosexual woman. Your own biology is telling you that. And you went against your own biology, so it is a choice.
Okay.
What do you have to say, Mariah?
I just want to ask, what is the question?
Oh, what the heck?
No, literally.
Yeah, it wasn't was it on you? Well, me and you was talking about something.
She was
Oh
talking
yeah,
about
are you
being
born gay? That's right. Yeah, are you born gay?
Yeah, she was
The
saying
question
that
is, are you born gay?
Yeah, that was the question.
pretty much.
Okay. I will say everyone has a different experience.
Do you think you were born gay?
Yes.
No one is born thinking about sex. That is false. So you're not
Okay,
born
so
gay.
there
But she's
is. I will
attracted to
say.
women growing up.
Okay, I'm talking.
You mean to tell me babies are like, oh yeah, vagina or
Excuse me,
yes.
I'm talking.
Let her
There's a
speak,
straight
let her speak.
gene. You're saying there's a straight gene, but there's not.
No,
an
I'm
gay
telling you, we
No,
are
that's what you're saying.
No, you're
what I'm
talking about
tell-
natural order.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
he's saying
our
there's a need to
biology.
procreate. Like there's a man
has
and women
a-
because there's a need to procreate.
Yeah, our biology has a natural proclivity to procreate, and we can only procreate male and female.
Let her get back to her
Excuse
point.
me. So I was speaking. I
Sure,
think
go ahead. Make
there's
your point.
definitely there is a difference between like
Give me a snack.
sexuality and like gender. Okay. So I do not think like in my personal experience, I definitely when I was like, oh, I like females, it wasn't of a perspective of like, oh, like I want to have sex with females. It's, oh my God, like I love being around females. This feels right. And then as I got older, I was like, okay, like when I started thinking about sex and those big questions, I was like, wait, I enjoy.
Have you witnessed any homosexual activity when you were younger? Like, have you ever seen two girls kiss before you even thought about kissing another girl?
No, I grew up in California. Both of my parents
Oh, the
are
most
straight.
liberal state. That's influence.
It's also not just influence; it's chemically induced. We'll go and dive into that after.
Okay, back to what I was saying. Both of my parents are straight. I did not grow up around it just because no one in my family is LGBTQ. It was genuinely something that I knew. I loved being around females. I knew it feels right when I'm around females. And then once I got to the age where sex and sexual attraction came into play, it was like, okay, when I think about it, I want to have sex with a female.
Do you think you're influenced because you didn't have a masculine presence around to guide you?
No, my father is very masculine, very in touch with his masculinity. He was in the Air Force. He grew up with a strong mother and a strong father in West Virginia, which is not a liberal state.
Are you very close with him?
Yes, he's my best friend
And
in
that's-
this whole entire world. I would say he went to the Air Force. He served for, I think, 16 years in active combat. Like,
Have you ever had?
Wait. Would you consider him a role model?
yes.
Could you consider him and the way he is to be a big part of the influence of the way you are?
My mind and the way that I speak, the way that I carry myself, yes.
So what can happen too is you can also embody his presence because you value him that much, which is a great thing. So what also happens is sometimes when a child really clicks and clings to their parent and they appreciate their parent, they would not only emulate them but also mirror a lot of their decisions. That can also be the same thing for preference. I'm not saying, like, there's a lot of boys who do have a dad in the house, but he clicks with the mom. So now he mirrors a lot of the traits and personality traits of the mother. There's a lot of women who have their fathers and their mothers in their lives and they click with the dad. And then they grow up to be tomboys and they wear Nikes or Jordans and, you know, whatever the case may be. So your influence does play a big factor in it as well. And that could also be from a absence or it could be from a presence. You know, so it's not just one or the other. Not saying that's your situation. I'm just saying that's a variable in the situation.
I have a question for you. Have you had any good or bad experience with men growing up?
No.
Okay, have you had any bad experience with men growing up?
No.
Yeah, she's haven't had. So it's like neutral.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
So I got a question for all y'all. Ladies, come on back. Let's go. Got a question for y'all.
They're hungry.
You should have.
No. You can't eat on the
It's gonna
pod.
be loud.
Yeah, it's gonna be loud in the mic. It's
Hey,
gonna
can
be.
we switch the topic after this? I want to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Sure.
could.
I'm gonna pour me a drink real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing, Rico. Yeah, I got a question for them on this topic, and then we're gonna switch it. Cause. So, ladies, y'all all think that you are born. People are born gay.
I don't know.
So you don't know.
I think something's just engraved in your
Yeah.
brain, and that's just why
Okay, so yes
You
to
are the
you,
way
yes
you
to
are.
you, yes to you, and yes to you. My question: do you think that people? So the if we peel the layer back just a little bit, if people are born gay, that means that they are born with a sexual attraction to the opposite sex. So then, can we say that the question would be: are people born pedophiles?
Yes.
Okay, you would say yes to that. What would you say?
No, I think it comes from like
the way you're raised.
the way you're.
Okay, so it
you're
comes from
raised.
influence.
Yes.
Okay, what about you?
No comment on that one. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
You like meaning you don't know?
no, just like no comment. Like, just period.
Well, it's
No,
simple,
yeah,
like,
it's
do you
simple.
think-
Just
do you
it's
think
just a
they're
yes or
born that
no.
way?
Do you think they're born that way? Yes or no? Pedophiles. Do you think that they're born that way, having a sexual attraction for kids?
I mean, this is why I want to say no comment because like I want to explain it, but you just want a yes or no question.
Yeah, just yes or no.
Then no.
Okay, what about you? No, you in the middle.
I already said. I said they're not born that way.
They're
no.
not. Okay, and what about you? I don't know. You don't know. Okay.
And you're gonna say, "Oh, well, that."
The point that I'm trying to get here is to get.
I understand.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you ladies to think.
You're attracted to kids.
Yeah, I'm trying. Well, the thing.
I don't understand.
So,
I don't
ladies,
know.
this is what I'm saying. I'm trying to get you to think logically and critically think about things. So, if sexual attraction, you're saying that sexual attraction isn't a choice, meaning that people are born with their sexual attraction. If people are born with their sexual attraction, then all the pedophiles, we got to let them off the hook, just like we let all the gay people off the hook.
What?
May I add? So age and gender are incomparable when it comes to attraction.
What I'm saying is, if they can't help it, they can't help it. And I don't think, truthfully, age and gender, yeah, we know it's different. But from my moral standpoint, it is both immoral. Meaning that I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't want anyone that I love to partake in any of those actions. So it's immoral under my worldview. Under your worldview, the pedophile was immoral, right? But the pedophile we would say that, okay, it's age. But it's like, well, if the pedophile is acting on something that's natural to him, like the gay person is acting on something that's natural to him, can we really blame the pedophile? Like, because then that means that we can't blame the gay man. Yeah. Does that make sense? If you're not blaming the gay man, can you really blame the pedophile? It's like, yeah, that's gross, that's disgusting, you shouldn't do it, but it's like, let's give him help. So would you say the pedophile just needs help or he needs prison time?
Both.
Okay, so if the pedophile needs help and prison time, then what does the gay person need?
They're doing something out of consent, so I don't understand.
Yeah,
Out of consent. That's like you're
They may not need prison time. Do you think they need help?
No.
No.
What is that?
Okay.
I don't.
Wait, how don't they need help?
Do you think a
Because
gay
they're not
person
doing
needs
anything
help?
anything
natural.
wrong. How are they not doing anything natural?
Okay.
It's wrong.
Because you can't procreate from
Okay.
it.
May I add something? So
I mean, at least well, no, it's not going. I was about to say, at least, we wilding right now. At least the other one could procreate, but god dang.
may I add something?
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand.
I got that. Yeah, I can let it talk.
Okay.
Go ahead, sorry.
So in same-sex relationships, that is consensual. If there, say, a boy is trying to push
Yeah, we
himself
know
on
that.
another.
That's not the point,
let me
though.
speak. So if a boy is trying to push himself on another boy, that's not okay.
Yeah, I agree to everything that you're saying. The point is, let me just make the point because you're moving the goalposts.
I'm speaking.
I get it, but you going off topic. You like moving the goalposts. The point is that what I'm saying is, I'm saying that no one is. Let's get to the topic. No one is born thinking about sex. That's the point. So if the person, the girl, right, or not the person that is gay, you're saying that, well, they're born that way. It wasn't a choice. I'm saying that it is a choice. The pedophile, you're saying that he was born that way. I'm saying that, no, it is a choice.
So what are like innocent childhood crushes? Like if you're 6 years old, do you want to like that other 6-year-old?
Bro, little kids don't think about sex.
Exactly.
You had to be influenced. You had to be like, think about it. You didn't even know what your whole did or what the boy thing or what your whole and the purpose was for until someone influenced you about it. Until you seen
When I
something
was
that you
six,
wasn't
I wasn't
supposed to
thinking
see.
about sex. I was thinking about Power Rangers and Dragon Ball Z.
But that's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to
I had
say.
a crush on girls, but I didn't know what sex was when I
So
was a
that
kid.
proves our point that
But that's the
influence
same
creates
thing.
thinking,
Why can't
thinking.
girls have crushes on girls?
No,
but,
you're
like-
missing the point. The point is, you're moving the goalposts, ladies. Y'all got to stay on topic. Are people born gay? That was the conversation. I'm proving the point that people aren't born gay.
Okay.
We just went around with all of these questions, and it looks like our point holds more weight, that it is a choice. It's not like they were born that way. So if you like that clip and you want to watch more, click right here. But if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.